5. First Date Tips for Men, the ultimate guide to making a great first impression. Part 1. The foundation of a great first date. First dates can be nerve-wracking, but with the right approach, you can ensure a smooth, enjoyable, and memorable experience. Whether you're looking for a long-term relationship or simply exploring new connections, a successful first date sets the tone for what's to come. This guide expands on the original 5 tips, providing deeper insights, actionable advice, and real-life scenarios to help you make the most of your date. In Part 1, we'll cover the foundational elements: preparing for the date, dressing well, and choosing the right location. 1. Dress well, but stay authentic. First impressions matter, and what you wear plays a crucial role in how your date perceives you. However, dressing well doesn't mean you have to step outside your style comfort zone or pretend to be someone you're not. The key is to look like the best version of yourself. How to choose the right outfit. Dress for the setting. Your attire should match the formality of the date location. A casual coffee shop, nice jeans, and a well-fitted t-shirt or polo will work. A dinner date, a button-down shirt, chinos, and clean shoes are the way to go. Grooming matters. Clean up your facial hair, ensure your nails are neat, and style your hair appropriately. Small details make a big difference. Wear well-fitted clothes. It's not about brands or expensive outfits. A well-fitted, clean look will always be more attractive than oversized or sloppy clothing. What to avoid? Overdressing. Don't show up in a suit if you're just grabbing coffee. It'll make things feel overly formal. Underdressing. Avoid looking like you rolled out of bed. A wrinkled, stained, or stretched out shirt is an instant turnoff. Wearing something you'd never wear again. If you dress in a way that isn't your usual style just to impress her, she'll eventually notice the inconsistency. Real-life example? Imagine you show up in a perfectly tailored outfit, but it's completely different from your usual wardrobe. Your date is impressed at first, but by the 3rd date, you revert to your everyday style, sweatpants and sneakers. She might wonder which version of you is real. The best approach is to present yourself authentically while putting in some effort. 2. Pick the perfect place. Where you take your date can significantly impact the mood and success of the interaction. Your choice should encourage conversation, connection, and comfort. The best first date location. Casual cafes or coffee shops, ideal for relaxed conversations. It's low pressure, and if the chemistry is great, you can extend the date. Fun activities. Bowling, mini golf, escape rooms. These help break the ice and reduce awkward silences. Outdoor spots, parks, botanical gardens, walking trails. If the weather permits, a casual stroll is a great way to connect. Places to avoid. Movies, you'll sit in silence for 2 hours and won't get to know each other. Expensive, 5-star restaurants. It creates pressure and makes it difficult to end the date early if things don't go well. Your place. Inviting someone over on the first date can make them uncomfortable and come across as too forward. Real-life example. John, an avid golfer, took his date to a mini golf course. While playing, they joked about their terrible swings, and the playful competition led to a natural, engaging conversation. Later, they grabbed ice cream and continued chatting. This fun, interactive date made both of them feel at ease. leading to a second date. Part 2. Mastering conversation and building connection. A great first date isn't just about looking good and choosing the right location. It's about making a meaningful connection. No matter how attractive you are or how cool the venue is, if the conversation falls flat, the date won't go anywhere. In this section, we'll dive into how to talk to your date in a way that sparks chemistry, keeps the conversation engaging, and helps you determine if you want to see her again. 3. How to keep the conversation flowing. Conversation is the heartbeat of any successful first date. The best dates feel like time flies by because the discussion is effortless, engaging, and enjoyable. But many guys struggle with what to say, how to avoid awkward silences, and how to make the conversation feel natural instead of an interview. A. Ask meaningful, open-ended questions. Instead of asking basic, predictable questions like, "Where are you from? What do you do for work?" Ask open-ended questions that invite storytelling and personal insights. What's something you've always wanted to try but haven't yet? What's the most unexpected thing that's happened to you in the past year? The key is to invite her into a conversation instead of just gathering information. This helps you see her personality, interests, and values. Example, the wrong and right way to ask questions. Wrong. Do you like to travel? She answers yes or no, and the conversation stalls. Right. What's the most unforgettable trip you've ever taken? This leads to storytelling, excitement, and deeper discussion. B. Don't turn it into a job interview. While asking good questions is important, rapid-firing questions without sharing anything about yourself can feel like an interrogation. The conversation should feel like a natural back and forth. Balance is key. When she shares something, respond with a short story or insight about yourself before asking another question. Use humor and playful teasing to lighten the mood. Build on what she says. Show you're listening and genuinely interested. Example of a balanced exchange. Her, "I love painting in my free time." You, "That's really cool. What kind of painting do you do? Abstract, portraits, or something else?" Her, "Mostly landscapes. I love painting mountains." You, "Nice. So, if I ever get lost in the mountains, I should call you for directions?" Playful teasing adds fun and flirtation. C. The secret to chemistry. Energy matching. One major mistake guys make is not matching the energy of the conversation. If she's excited and animated, match her enthusiasm. If she's calm and reserved, don't overwhelm her with high-energy talk. If she seems bored or disengaged, switch topics and see what lights her up. Women subconsciously connect more with people who reflect their energy and make them feel at ease. Example, energy matching in action. If she's passionately talking about her favorite book, don't just nod and say, "Cool." Instead, lean in and say, "That sounds amazing. What's so special about it for you?" Show genuine enthusiasm to keep the conversation engaging. 4. Reading her signals. Is she into you? A first date isn't just about making her like you. It's about figuring out if you like her too. Understanding her signals helps you gauge whether the chemistry is mutual or if she's just being polite. Here's how to tell if she's enjoying the date or just waiting for it to end. Signs she's into you. She asks you questions. If she's curious about your life, it means she's interested. She leans in when you talk. Body language is a big clue. If she's engaged, she'll subtly lean toward you. She laughs at your jokes, even the bad ones. When a woman is into you, she'll find you funnier than you actually are. She maintains eye contact. If she looks at you often, it means she's present and interested. She finds reasons to keep the conversation going. If she keeps asking follow-up questions, she's enjoying herself. Signs she's not feeling it. Short one-word answers. If she's not asking anything back, she may not be interested. She keeps looking at her phone. If she's more focused on texts than your conversation, it's a bad sign. She keeps bringing up other guys. This could be a subtle way of showing disinterest. She avoids eye contact or leans away. Body language speaks louder than words. What to do if she's not into you? If you notice she's disengaged, don't force the date to continue. Respectfully end it and move on. A confident man doesn't chase someone who isn't interested. 5. Knowing when to end or continue the date. A great first date should feel effortless and fun. But how do you know if you should extend it or wrap it up? When to end the date? If the chemistry is lacking, don't drag it out. If she's giving short answers and checking her phone, it's best to part ways. If the conversation feels forced, say, "I had a great time, but I should get going. Let's stay in touch." When to continue the date. If you're both vibing, laughing, and feeling the connection, keep it going. A good transition is, "I don't know what you have planned for the rest of the evening, but I'd love to grab a drink / take a walk / check out that cool dessert place nearby." Real life example. Jake and Emma had a great brunch, and neither wanted to leave yet. Instead of awkwardly ending things, Jake casually said, "This has been fun. Want to grab a quick walk by the park?" They ended up chatting for another hour and planned a second date right away. Key takeaway. If she's into you, she'll be happy to extend the date. Part 3. Ending the date the right way and securing a second date. The final moments of a first date can make or break your chances of seeing her again. Even if the date went well, handling the goodbye awkwardly or failing to follow up properly can kill the momentum. In this section, we'll cover how to gracefully end the date, send the perfect post-date text, and set yourself up for a successful second date. 6. How to end the date smoothly. No matter how good or bad the date was, ending it confidently and respectfully is key. Here's how to do it right. A. Read the vibe before ending the date. If the conversation is still flowing effortlessly and she seems engaged, you can suggest extending the date with something casual like a short walk or grabbing dessert. If she's checking her phone, giving short responses, or seems eager to leave, it's best to end the date on a positive note rather than forcing more time together. Example, if things are going great, "This has been really fun. Do you want to grab some ice cream before we call it a night?" If she's disengaged, "I had a great time, but I should probably get going. It was really nice meeting you." A confident exit shows maturity and awareness. B. Who pays for the date? While modern dating culture varies, most women still appreciate when a man picks up the bill on the first date. Here's why. It signals generosity and traditional courtesy. It eliminates any awkward back and forth about splitting the check. It sets a positive tone, making her feel valued. How to handle it smoothly. When the bill arrives, reach for it confidently. If she insists on splitting, you can say, "I got this one, but you can get the next one." This keeps it light and non-awkward. If she genuinely insists on paying her share, let her. Some women feel strongly about financial independence. What not to do? Don't wait for her to make the first move. Indecision is unattractive. Don't argue if she insists on paying her half. Respect her decision. Don't make a big deal out of it. Confidence is key. See the goodbye. To hug, kiss, or shake hands. One of the trickiest moments of a first date is figuring out how to say goodbye. Here's a general guideline based on the vibe of the date. If the chemistry was strong, a simple kiss on the cheek or a short, natural hug is a great way to end the date. If it was good, but not too flirty, a warm, friendly hug is perfect. If the date was awkward or you're not feeling it, a confident smile, eye contact, and a simple, "I had a great time, take care," is enough. How to gauge if she wants a kiss. Look for signs of physical closeness. If she has been touching your arm, leaning in, or maintaining eye contact, she might be open to it. Slow down near the end of the date. If you linger for a moment and she doesn't step away, she may be open to a kiss. If you're unsure, don't force it. Ending with a confident goodbye is better than an awkward rejected kiss. 7. The perfect post-date text. A major mistake guys make is waiting too long to text after a first date. Women appreciate clarity and confidence, so don't leave her wondering if you liked her. When to text her after the date. Best timing, within a few hours of getting home, or at least by the next morning. Why? It reassures her that you had a great time and keeps the momentum going. What to say in the first text. Simple and direct. "Hey," her name. "I had a great time with you tonight. You're really fun to be around." Personalized. Mention something specific from your date. Example, "I had a great time tonight. I still can't believe you've never tried sushi before." Keep it light. Avoid long, deep texts. Save that for in-person interactions. What not to do in the first text. Don't overthink it. Just send a short, confident message. Don't play hard to get and wait days to reach out. Don't text her the second she walks away. It can seem overeager. 8. How to set up a second date. If you liked her and want to see her again, take the lead and make plans. Women appreciate a man who is decisive and proactive. When to ask for the second date. If the date went really well, you can mention wanting to see her again before the first date ends. If you're unsure, wait a day or two and bring it up in conversation. How to ask without sounding desperate. Casual and confident. "I had a great time with you. Let's do it again soon." Be specific. Instead of, "We should hang out sometime," say, "Are you free this weekend for a drink?" Give options. Would you rather do a picnic in the park or check out that new bar you mentioned? How to handle it if she says no or seems hesitant. If she gives a vague answer like, "I'm really busy this week," she may not be interested. In that case, Respect her response and don't push. Don't double text or beg. If she's interested, she will make time. Move on. A confident man doesn't chase after someone who isn't enthusiastic. 9. What if you don't want to see her again? Not every date leads to a second one, and that's okay. If you didn't feel a spark, be polite and honest instead of ghosting her. How to let her down respectfully. If she texts you first, I really enjoyed meeting you, but I don't think we're a great match. Wishing you the best. If she asks about a second date and you're not interested, I had a good time, but I didn't feel the connection I'm looking for. You're great though, and I wish you all the best. What not to do. Don't ghost her. Leaving someone confused is immature. Don't be rude. Just because there wasn't a spark doesn't mean she isn't a great person. Don't lie. False hope only leads to confusion later. Final thoughts. First date. Success equals confidence plus effort. A great first date isn't about being perfect. It's about being confident, prepared, and present in the moment. By following these tips, you'll increase your chances of having a fun, engaging, and memorable date that leads to something more. To recap, dress well, but stay true to your style. Pick a location that encourages conversation. Ask great questions and match her energy. Pay attention to her signals to engage her interest. End the date smoothly and follow up with confidence. If you want a second date, make it happen. If not, be respectful and move on. By mastering these first date fundamentals, you'll set yourself up for dating success, whether you're looking for something casual or a serious relationship.